Imagine that we are going to set out on a journey around the globe and through time in search of the Anunnaki, celestial creatures from the fertile plains of Sumer, who left their footsteps. Egypt's pyramid-filled horizon, the Indian spiritual epics. We discover their echoes in everything from the astronomical wonders of the Mayan civilization to the ancient Greek philosophers. Despite their geographical difference and historical separation, each of these extraordinary civilizations has a common story about an encounter with beings from the skies. Fasten your seatbelts as we go throughout the world and investigate the evidence of the Anunnaki effect on these varied cultures. Isn't it fascinating that advanced entities can affect the direction of their development? It is time to cross the seas and explore the wonders of ancient India, a civilization that has survived and left behind a treasure. Ancient India also had a rich mythology and a sophisticated understanding of mathematics and astronomy, similar to the civilizations we've already learned about, bears indications of potential alien or Anunnaki influence. One of the most stunning proofs comes from the Vedas, an ancient Sanskrit scripture that dates back over 3,000 years and contains allusions to Vimanas. Intriguingly, the detailed descriptions of these Vamanas in texts like the Vimanika Shastra bear uncanny similarities to modern interpretations of advanced aircraft or spaceships. Could these have been the vehicles of the Anunnaki as interpreted through the lens of ancient Indian culture? Flying chariots or machines capable of traveling in the air, underwater, and even through space. The Vedas and other ancient Indian texts like the Puranas and the Mahabharata also speak of powerful beings called Devas, who descended from the heavens, possessed advanced knowledge, and often intermingled with humans. Some researchers suggest a link between the Anunnaki and these Devas, as both are depicted as celestial beings providing knowledge and guidance to mankind. Ancient India also excelled in areas like mathematics, astronomy, architecture, and medicine. The concept of zero, the decimal system, complex algebraic equations all were understood and used in ancient India. Astronomy-wise, ancient Indians had knowledge of the planets in our solar system, could predict eclipses, and understood the heliocentric model of the solar system. This advanced knowledge is by some attributed to the influence of the Anunnaki. Finally, let's consider the architectural marvels of ancient India structures, like the Brihadiswara Temple, the Konark Sun Temple, and the intricate stepwells of Gujarat all exhibit an understanding of complex geometries, precision, and knowledge of materials that were quite advanced for their time. Some researchers posit these two as evidence of extraterrestrial assistance. In our examination of the Anunnaki's potential global influence, the comparisons made between ancient India and other civilizations' interactions with potential celestial entities offer another element. The pyramids of Egypt stand as a wonder for modern researchers. They are feats of engineering and design that remain difficult to replicate even with our current technology. Is it possible that the advanced knowledge and methods used in their construction were passed down by the Anunnaki? Then there is the Book of the Dead, which is renowned for its grandiose architecture and rich mythology. Another area of interest is the pantheon of Egyptian gods. These deities were portrayed as extremely powerful beings with animal heads and humanoid bodies, giving the impression of extraterrestrial beings. They were also frequently depicted interfering in human affairs. Because of his role in teaching humans knowledge, Thoth, the god of writing and knowledge, is frequently associated with the Anunnaki. Additionally, because the pharaohs were thought of as gods in human form, and because Sumerian beliefs about the kingship being descended from heaven are similar, the divine right of the pharaohs to rule could be seen as a parallel to the Anunnaki's assumed control over humanity. With their impressive monuments, complex religious beliefs, and understanding of celestial bodies, ancient Egypt's advanced civilization is consistent with the Anunnaki story, just as the Sumerians were, raising the possibility that they may have received alien assistance for their quick development. Let's now explore the complex Mayan civilization and the intriguing possibility of Anunnaki influence. The Mayan civilization, which flourished in Central America from roughly 2000 BC to the 16th century, made a lasting contribution to history through their impressive architectural achievements. Deep astronomical knowledge and intricate calendar systems may have been guided by alien beings, such as the Anunnaki. The Mayan pyramids, for example, are among the most famous ancient constructions. They were built with a thorough understanding of architectural design, geometry, and spatial organization, and they conjure an uncanny resemblance to the Egyptian pyramids. Could this be evidence of an Anunnaki blueprint used by several ancient civilizations thousands of miles away? The Mayans also had a remarkable grasp of celestial mechanics. They kept track of planetary cycles, correctly predicted solar eclipses, and even noticed the equinox precession, a leisurely 26,000-year cycle connected to Earth's rotation. The Mayan long count calendar is well known for its alleged prophecy that the world will end in 2012. Many researchers contend that their sophisticated calendrical system and understanding of astronomy provide the first concrete proof of extraterrestrial assistance in mythology. The Aztec name for the Mayan deity Kukulkan, Quetzalcoatl. Similar to the Anunnaki, this feathered serpent deity brought knowledge and taught civilizations' arts to people, playing the roles of Enki and Thorth in respective Sumerian and Egyptian mythologies. The Mayan artifacts and artwork that claim communication with extraterrestrial beings are equally fascinating. Digging deeper into ancient Greece, we discover additional evidence that is consistent with Anunnaki theories. The pantheon of Greek gods is known for its intervention in human affairs, complex relationships, and feats, as seen in the carvings on the tomb of Mayan ruler Lord Pakal, for example. Take Prometheus, one of the Titans, as a convincing illustration of something that might be understood as the presence of the Anunnaki that is beyond human comprehension. Prometheus was revered by humanity for taking fire from the gods and giving it to them. This act of defiance toward his divine superiors represents the transfer of sophisticated knowledge, similar to how the Anunnaki were claimed to have passed on great knowledge and technology in the Sumerian writings. The high priestess Pythia would enter trances and deliver prophecies at the ancient oracle site of Delphi, which the ancient Greeks believed to be the center of the world. Could this trance state have been made possible by Anunnaki technology or knowledge, as some theorists speculate? The stories of Greek demigods who were born of a human and a god are also relevant here. As we delve deeper into these ancient Greek stories, we can't ignore the thematic parallels to the Anunnaki narratives. These accounts, rich in symbol and mystery, offer tantalizing possibilities. Echo the tales of the Anunnaki creating a hybrid human race, figures like Hercules and Perseus, known for their superior strengths and abilities. Examining these stories and the uncanny similarities they share with Anunnaki theories adds another dimension to the rich fabric of human history and our search to understand our origins. Is it just a coincidence? Or could it be proof of extraterrestrial interactions? Let's go back in time to Sumer in Mesopotamia, where the earliest written mentions of the Anunnaki were discovered. If we were to wander the streets of Sumer, we would find ourselves in one of the world's oldest civilizations, which is renowned for inventing the wheel, developing one of the earliest forms of writing, and creating a set of laws. However, in the midst of all this innovation, the Anunnaki were also mentioned. The Sumerians believed that these gods descended from the heavens, and the name Anunnaki itself translates to those of royal blood or princely offspring. According to their accounts, the Anunnaki were in charge of creating mankind and civilization, instructing humans in a variety of subjects like agriculture, law, and even intricate architectural techniques. The Epic of Gilgamesh and the Enuma Elish are two of the cuneiform tablets that contain these stories. These tablets depict the Anunnaki as complex beings with distinct names, personalities, and roles. Among them were important figures like Enki, the god of water and wisdom, and Enlil, the god of air and earth, whose interactions with humans served as the basis for numerous Sumerian tales. Even more intriguing are the physical representations of the Anunnaki, which are frequently depicted as humanoid beings with wings or halos indicating their celestial origin. But what's really fascinating is the technological prowess the Sumerians attributed to the Anunnaki. Not only were these beings described as being spacefaring, but they also spoke of their intricate knowledge of our solar system, mentioning the existence of outer planets long before our modern telescopes. If it wasn't taught to them, how could an ancient culture purportedly devoid of advanced technology acquire such astronomical knowledge? As we delve deeper into other ancient cultures, we'll find that the Sumerians were not alone in their encounters with celestial beings, adding another layer to this interstellar puzzle. Now that we've traveled the globe and disk, many have theorized that these were not just creative myths, but historical records indicating an advanced extraterrestrial influence on our earliest civilizations. What does this indicate? That these beings frequently share qualities across cultures, such as appearing from the sky, possessing advanced knowledge, and mixing with humans. Are these parallels just the product of human imagination and our innate fascination with the universe? Or may they be signs of past contact with extraterrestrial life forms like the Annunaki? While skeptics point out that similarities in these narratives can also be explained through Jungian concepts of shamanism, many researchers believe the latter, citing the astounding complexity of ancient structures, the advancement of certain societies, and the universal telling of similar stories as evidence. They argue that our ancestors were not only creative storytellers, but also the record keepers of a forgotten chapter in human history, in which humanity was not alone. Our journey through these civilizations and their narratives highlights the prevalence of these celestial narratives in human culture. Whether this points to the Anunnaki or simply to our ancestors' shared sense of wonder and the fascination with the cosmos. As always, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed our video today. Please comment below with any recommendations you may have. Please click the subscribe button and the bell icon so you never miss a new movie. Thank you for watching.